Here is your first look at the actual threatening letter that contained deadly ricin poison mailed from Canada to U.S. President Donald Trump. The mob reporter here with new details of a curious case characterized by a U.S. judge this week as an assassination attempt on a sitting president. The letter is seen here in a government lab, after it was seized by the U.S. Secret Service. "I found a new name for you," it says. "The ugly tyrant clown. I hope you like it. You ruin USA and lead them to disaster. I have U.S. cousins. Then I don't want the next 4 years with you as president. Give up and remove your application for this election," it says. "So I made a special gift for you to help you make a decision. This gift is in this letter. If it doesn't work, I'll find a better recipe for another poison, or I might use my gun when I'll be able to come. Enjoy, free rebel spirit." The letter is stained in blotches and speckles of brown. The envelope it came in is also written by hand in all caps. It bears a Canadian stamp with the correct postage for a letter to the U.S. Most curious, though, is the return address. The postal code written on it is the legitimate mailing code for a suburb of Montreal. If you go to where that postal code directs you, you arrive here. A condominium complex on Vauquelin Boulevard. In fact, it is the very same building that the FBI asked Canadian police to search for them. Wearing hazmat suits, the RCMP officers seized a mortar and pestle that tested positive for ricin, prosecutors say. The street number on the envelope is even the right street number for the apartment, although the street name is a sham. What is meant by Lib Ave? Maybe it's a joke for liberation or liberal or something else entirely. The apartment building, the RCMP said, is connected to this woman, Pascale Ferrier. Ferrier is a 53-year-old Quebec woman who was arrested and now facing a charge of threatening the life of the President of the United States. After the letter was mailed, but before the apartment was searched, Ferrier stopped and told the border guards that she was wanted by the FBI for sending ricin letters. If they were skeptical about her claims, they may have taken it more seriously when they allegedly found a loaded handgun tucked in her waistband and a folded knife in her pocket. In a knapsack, border guards say they found 294 bullets, a stun gun, pepper spray, a collapsible baton, and a fake Texas driver's license. The license had her photo and last name, but a different first name, that of Jane. It looks identical to a driver's license she was carrying in Texas last year when she was arrested. Arrested in Texas, you say? Well, yes, indeed. In March 2019, Ferrier was in an RV at a park after the facility had closed for the night. When asked by officers for identification, she allegedly showed a Texas driver's license, which officers said was false. She was arrested, and in a search, the officers found this gun and ammunition. They also found pepper spray, collapsible baton, and ballistic armor. She did a short stint in jail in Texas, until her charges were dismissed and she was allowed to return to Canada. But her stay there seemed to really upset her, and presumably for more than just an unflattering mugshot. If allegations made in court are true, Ferrier sent ricin poison to more than just the White House. She also sent it to the Texas officials who arrested her and jailed her, and to the jail guards who supervised her. No one was injured in any of this, but some came close. Ferrier is now the focus of attention on both sides of the border. She was born in France. In 2015, she became a Canadian citizen. She was a tech worker. Here is her CV, where she describes herself as a solution finder. Apart from some grossly intemperate tweets, there aren't huge red flags to suggest such an act. She appears to like dogs, desserts, recreational vehicles, and camping. It'll likely be a long time before she gets much enjoyment from any of those things, whatever happens with her case. She entered a plea of not guilty to threatening Trump and is awaiting her trial. Remember to follow my coverage of this in the National Post. Thanks for watching.